professional work, but this means more to me in some important ways. Now you might say, well, how can that be? Well, I can answer in very few words. One word is Austin, and the other is what South by Southwest has become. Early on, way back, way back, when I was a child, my parents would drive us from our little house in a bad neighborhood in Houston over here to Austin. And as we came up over that hill and see the sparkling lights of Austin, it was a beacon of creativity, of knowledge, and of infinite possibilities. Not every city has that vibe. Some have just the opposite. Yeah, I know there are people, probably some in this audience, who say, but Austin has changed a lot since then. Hell, it's changed so much even since 2015, remember, because when I first came here, it was either the late 1930s or late 1940s. But Austin has not changed in the most important ways. Austin is my home now after 40 years living in New York City. It has been my daughter's home since 1993. One of my grandsons was raised here, and the other one wishes he had been raised here. One of my favorite South by memories is the time that you had me do a photo shoot to promote South by Southwest. The photo shoot was be in, not at, but in Barton Springs with my grandson Andy. It was a beautiful hot day and the water was freezing and fresh. That feeling of being free, of being home, of being close to nature, of being part of South by Southwest, that is what I think of as I accept this award. One of my other favorite moments was when Johnny Cash gave his keynote in 1994. I wish the man in black was here with us now. Nick Barbarone and Louis Black and others who were around at the very beginning were stone-cold geniuses to invent South by. And many others, including Hugh Forrest, have kept it and grown it and make it bigger every year. From Slacker to Elon Musk, from the Flaming Lips to Facebook, from Lady Gaga to Obama, from Richard Rodriguez to the Chainsmokers, South by has made of itself the go-to conference for startups and superstars alike, showing off the best of the best and always giving a glimpse of a hopeful future. So I stand humbled here tonight to accept this award. I think you'll agree that humility is not a word generally associated with present or past television anchor people. But I can assure you that I'm humbled by this because I've been at South by almost since it was born in 1987. And I'm still to this moment stunned by the amount of creativity, the innovation of South by, the sparkle of South by Southwest. Because you all, you who dream and create, explore, connect, and again dream, are needed more now than ever before, and I hope you know this. If my life in news stands for something, and there are plenty of people who would argue it stands for nothing, but if it stands for something, I hope it stands for a version of what I call the North Star, the polar star, the navigational star, and also to pursue your dream. Not that all of your dreams are ever going to come true, but the constant striving for the ultimate of your dreams. I hope it also stands for saying, don't let the powerful get you down. I hope it stands for never ever giving up your dream. Folks, I'm 91 years old, and I'm still. And it is true, and I'm very much aware that in many important ways I have been where I am going, but I am still chasing my dream, still living it every day, despite all of those who said I couldn't do it or tried to shut me down. And if I can do it, you can do it. So I urge you to keep dreaming, keep exploring, keep connecting, keep dreaming on. You're dreaming and staying true to yourself, staying true to your own North Star. I hope you'll stay true and stay steady, as my father used to say to me. But, and I'm near the end now, but this is fairly important. But to stay steady, to keep pursuing your dreams, to keep after that North Star, that polar star, does take courage. Some of you may be old enough to remember that I wanted to sign off as a television anchor man each night by saying courage. But those in charge at CBS at the time didn't understand that. But I'll bet you do. So, courage tonight to all of you creative dreamers, and at the same time and in the same breath, courage to soldiers in the fields of Ukraine. And courage too to our first responders and healthcare people. Courage to our teachers and blue-collar workers trying to make it with this inflation. Courage to our immigrants, courage to our kids, and courage to our country and all decent people in all parts of the world who stand up for what is right in the face of authoritarianism and other threats. Southby, you keep on being that beacon here in Austin for the whole world to see, and keep on representing all of those infinite possibilities. Godspeed, good night, thank you again.